What I'm working with here, it's a LS1, original. It's a LS1/LS6 block. The part number cross references to both. LS1 heads, LS1 intake manifold, basically upside down headers with two turbos mounted on there. Turbo 350 transmission with a ratchet shifter. I am going to get a Holley high ram here in a couple weeks. Drive shaft gets here tomorrow, and I should be able to slap that sucker in and see if this thing can move under its... Okay, this is where we're at now. We've got some occasional backfires and pops, which means I'm running pretty fucking rich. But on the plus side, my adaptive idle is plus 88. So it was 4 pounds per minute. Now it's less than a pound a minute. So I need to take away just a little bit of fuel, add a little bit more air. It's kind of like a give and take kind of game here. All right, so I do finally have the dry shaft in. Came from the shop called Southwest Speed. It's crazy that I'm able to find a dry shaft on Amazon. You can get anything on Amazon now. But I just had to measure the length from the center of the rear U-joint, I think it was, to the back of the tail shaft housing. And they sent me they have them in stock. They have them ready to go. I just tell them the dimensions, and I had it like in less than a week. Freaking crazy. But anyways, okay, I got that in. I got fluid in the transmission. So yeah, I know this is kind of hanging out. I need to buy the shield that the Turbo 350s take. It's just like a big steel pan, so this isn't just exposed to the elements and whatnot. This is a 3200 stall from Summit Racing. I think the brand is like Boss Hog or something like that. It was hard to find a stall for a Turbo 350C transmission. The C is a lockup. Some people say it acts like a fourth gear, like when you're in third gear, trunk converter unlocked, it's revved up a little bit higher than what it is. It's not a direct 1-to-1 gear ratio, but when it does lock up, it drops down. He said do a burnout. Not yet. It's not ready for burnouts. But yeah, anyways, when it does lock up, it helps you put down a little bit more power to the ground. Like in a quarter mile, you'll pick up a little bit of trap speed in the end because, it's not slipping. Anyways, that's enough of that. What I'm interested in doing, so I stayed last night pretty late tuning this thing, and I got it idling decently, and I got it to go into gear without dying. So I kind of want to see if I can go through the gears and see if the transmission even works, because I haven't even tried it yet. So let me fire this thing up and see if I got gears, because I built this transmission myself using this book. I had never built an automatic transmission before, ever. But pretty much this book was like a lifesaver. It's like step-by-step pictures, measurements, everything you need to know. And I got a full rebuild kit off of Amazon as well. Pretty much everything I get is off Amazon, and I'll do my best to link everything that I did purchase in the description, in case you're curious or wondering or doing a build similar to this one. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and lower it down and fire it up. Let's see if my transmission does anything at all. Alright, so great news. We have drive, reverse, we got all the gears. Started off in park, reverse, neutral, and it goes third, second, first. It is a turbo 350, that means it's only a 3-speed transmission. This is like old school shit right here, like non-electronic whatsoever. Well, except for the lockup, that it's like controlled with a solenoid. But yeah, so I have all the gears. That's I was doubting it actually working because, like I said, I had never put together a transmission before. Automatic, I've done manuals. Manuals are cake compared to automatic transmissions. But this fucking thing goes into gear. I'm really excited about that. I don't want to kind of overreact, but it fucking works. But I tried it off the air. I kind of want to drop it down and go back and forth on the ground and actually move. This will be the first time this car actually moves under its own power. I pushed it in and out of the shop like 20 times, okay, but this car's never actually moved under its own power. So this is going to be a huge step in this build, huge progress, huge, just, it'll be huge. All right, I know it's hard to appreciate like how big of a deal this is, but it took about a year to get this in the current condition. It's still not even close to being done, but moving is a big deal to me, and I'm going to be really happy. Let me post up this camera and see if I can drive this thing off the lift. Oh man, I'm so excited. Fucking yes. Woo! We are in business, man. This car moves. It's got all the gears. It runs like shit, but it runs. Alright, I know it's backfiring and popping and it's burning my eyes. It's so rich, honestly. But unfortunately, I fried my wideband gauge, but I am getting a brand new one tomorrow. Here lately, I've been like tuning like blindly, kind of, without seeing the AFRs. I just know it's rich because of the smell and the pops and backfires. I've been trying to take away fuel, but at a certain point, it runs even worse. I don't know. I can't see anything what I'm doing without a wideband, but that'll be here tomorrow. So tuning is like a constant ongoing thing. I'm gonna be always tuning this thing and trying to get it to run better and better. But I think the next step for this is gonna be a Holley high ram, because I just feel like I can't have like a Leroy type build without the Holley high ram. That's gonna like complete the look with a manifold that sits about this high, just about as high as the turbos. Yeah, that's probably next. Let's see here. I'm just trying. I've got a lot to do. I mean, it does run, it does move, but it's nowhere near done. I still need a complete fuel system. It's on the stock IS pump. I might get like a Hellcat pump to be budget friendly. You know, I need I'm going to convert to a return style fuel system with like a rising rate fuel pressure regulator. You know, when it sees a boost reference, it'll increase fuel pressure. Boosted setups seem to run better with that kind of, you know, return style fuel system. Yes, I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do, but I'm still happy. All right, this is still huge progress. Yeah, anyways, if you're interested in this build, man, if you want to see more, if you're excited about stuff like this, just putting motors in cars that, you know, they don't really belong in, and then slapping 2 turbos on there because, you know, an LS1 in a small little car isn't enough already. Follow this channel, man. Subscribe. Liking the video helps. Commenting helps. It all helps. Even disliking helps. Just show support any way, man. Just interact with the video. That helps me a lot. Like I said before, I'm going to try to link everything that I've been working with in the description. But yeah, I think that's it for this one. If you liked it, subscribe, please. See you next video. Later.